2 police officers have since been fired for their roles in this case. Several others have been disciplined. But Young's attorneys say that is not enough. Today, they called on District Attorney Larry Krasner to file criminal charges against the officers involved. Meanwhile, Mayor Jim Kenney had this to say about the settlement.
What happened to her was unconscionable and should never happen to any citizen in the city. And officers involved were being disciplined, and we had to pay up for what it is that happened to her.
All right, so here's the thing. Every fucking cop, every cop that was a part of that was actually beating her, all of these fuckers right here that's in the frame, that's not stopping shit, but also that's dragging her from the car and beating her, they need to fucking go. They need to go. All of these fuckers.
I want to take the time to say thank you to my current patrons, and you can actually help support my channel for as little as $1 a month. Check out Crimson 60620 PS4 Gaming. Thank you.
Let's look at some trash. So, and I guess this will be the last video for the night. I'm a little bit tired and I want to get some fucking rest. So, guys, here. Do you know ACAP? What? What is ACAP? What is ACAP? Do you know ACAP? How about defund the police? Oh, that's oh yeah. Ooh, we're gonna defund the police. We're gonna defund the police. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, I got one for you. Black Lives Matter. See, here's the thing. Fuck the police. Because one, just fuck the police. And I know they help protect against shit like when people are doing violent crimes, or most likely they're coming after the fact of people doing violent crimes, and starting investigations, not really finishing them. But yeah, we have this shit that happens. But what happens when, get this, the police actually assault you and then use your child as a way of spreading propaganda to help say we're the thin blue line? How would you take it? Would you sue? Would you sue the city? And would you sue the fraternal order police that actually had this shit happen? Well, one Philadelphia woman, because she had gone through so much tragedy and had her child used as a prop. Well, let's check out this news story. Here we go.
And beaten by Philadelphia police. Now the city from her car and beaten by Philadelphia police. Now the city will pay out a $2 million settlement. Rakia Young was just trying to get home last October when she found herself in the middle of chaos. Instead of police helping her, Young was injured and then separated from her 2-year-old baby for hours.
Wait, is that a gang? Is that a gang actually surrounding a woman's car and dragging her from the car and beating her? Oh no, it was police. Yeah, it was the police. Because reasons. Let's go.
Action News reporter Walter Perez live now with the settlement details. Also, Walter, a look back at what happened.
That's right, Sherry. As you mentioned, it was last October when Rakia Young unwittingly drove up to a large protest where there was a large police presence as well. Young tried to make a 3-point turn to get away from the scene, and what happened next is widely regarded as a clear-cut case of police brutality.
Oh, wait, you mean to tell me that black people weren't exaggerating when they say police are just beating us for no reason? Let's see the video.
Rakia Young speaking out today after the city of Philadelphia agreed to pay her $2 million, nearly a year after police officers pulled her from her car and beat her.
I will never forget what those officers did to us that night. I hope that the officers responsible will never have the chance to do something like this to another person ever again.
Now, Young's attorneys have set their sights on the National Fraternal Order of Police for posting this photo of an officer holding her son who was in the car with her at the time.
So, they pulled her from the car, beat her, and then the Fraternal Order of Police, a national propaganda arm of the police unions and police department, did a tweet saying this.
Caption above the photo saying the barefoot toddler was found by the officer wandering in a neighborhood during riots that ensued following the death of Walter Wallace Jr., who had recently been shot and killed by police in West Philadelphia.
The NFOP saw Ms. Young's tragedy as an opportunity to reach their 350,000 members and their families by blatantly lying about what happened to Ms. Young's son that night.
So, if you guys actually think about this bullshit, she saw a protest, she was like, oh shit, I'm in the wrong place, did a 3-point turn, which is actually legal, to try to get away from it and go home. And what did the police do? They pull her from her car, beat her, take her son, and imply that she's a bad mother that let her son wander in the streets with no shoes on as she's getting beaten by the cops.
The pain of seeing those images of my son in the arms of an officer and that horrible caption written to describe that picture may never heal.
2 police officers have since been fired for their roles in this case. Several others have been disciplined, but Young's attorneys say that is not enough. Today they called on District Attorney Larry Krasner to file criminal charges against the officers involved. Meanwhile, Mayor Jim Kenney had this to say about the settlement.
What happened to her was unconscionable and should never happen to any citizen in the city, and officers involved were being disciplined, and we had to pay up for what it is that happened to her.
All right, so here's the thing. Every cop that was a part of that was actually beating her, all of these fuckers right here that's in the frame, that's not stopping shit, but also that's dragging her from the car and beating her, they need to fucking go. They need to go. All of these fuckers. It was gang activity. Yes, it was gang activity. These fuckers need to go, and they need to not have jobs, and they need to make sure that they can't get jobs in other fucking places. Fuck those guys. And I am glad that the young lady is settled with the city for her $2 million and is going after the Fraternal Order of Police. Good. Because these fuckers deserve it. It couldn't happen to a more piece of shit group that literally used the fact that somebody was pulled from their car and beaten to say that, oh, look at this poor black child. It's not even a dog whistle of racism. It's a fucking bullhorn. Oh, look. They're so much like animals. They're letting their child wander the streets without them. While she's getting beaten, that fucking picture isn't being taken a day or 2 days afterwards. She is actively getting beaten. I don't know what else to say. These fuckers really are so concerned with their power, so concerned with their position of authority, and so concerned with their public image that they will use a child as a piece of propaganda in order to say, look, we're the good guys. Fuck these guys. Fuck the Fraternal Order of Police. Fuck the Philadelphia police. I don't know what else to say. But what we can say is this. Thank you for watching this video clip. If you can actually help out the channel, please like and subscribe. If you're watching the video playback, if you're watching on Twitch, please follow. And thank you for watching.